Welcome to Cftv's post-draft coverage. I'm your host, Sly Stevens. Today we're going to look at the highlights, lowlights, and surprises from the 2009 Crunch Draft. It was no surprise that the Army took Adrian Peterson with the number 1 overall pick. That writing had been on the wall since the draft order was announced. The Puck had surprised a few teams by selecting Aaron Rodgers as the second pick in the 3rd round, ahead of Peyton Manning. Never underestimate the power of the cheese. The Intruders' pick of Thomas Jones in the 6th received a few choice comments. Thomas Jones, isn't he the guy that plays the way that Davy Jones sings? The Great Scots plan to have their team on bye during Week 5, as they have one of their starting running backs on bye, as well as 3 of their wide receivers. Newsflash, the playoffs don't start for another 11 weeks. No need to rest your starters just yet. The Rooks continue their firm belief that Reggie Bush will one day pay off after selecting him in the 7th round. Rooks, you seem to be more committed to Reggie Bush than that Kardashian chick. Why the heck is she famous anyway? The Jailbirds may be forced to change their name as they did not draft any lawbreakers this season. But hold out hope, there's still a lot of time left in the season, and the free agent market is available. The Shrod Squad definitely elicited some comments when they drafted Brett Favre in the 12th round. Remember, he could be a keeper next year. Using an unconventional strategy, the Goat Ropers went wide receiver, quarterback, then drafted Marshawn Lynch as their starting running back. The Goats will struggle early as Lynch serves a 3-game suspension. Drafting by phone, the Dolts turned a few heads by reaching for Tony Romo in the 3rd round, though their sights may have been set on Peyton Manning, who went a pick before them. Rookie team, the Jackhammers, may have shown their rookie colors by taking Marion Barber in the 1st, followed by Larry Johnson in the 2nd. We'll just have to see how well those picks played out. And the Incredibles were accused of cherry-picking all of Bonner Blitz's picks by taking Fitzgerald in the 1st, Kevin Smith. Isn't he the director of Clerks, Chasing Amy, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? We'll see how well their super sleeper of the pick, James Davis, fares. Rounding out the draft, the Bonner Blitz had some comments with the Brandon Marshall pick in the 4th. Though now that his suspension has been lifted, it may just be a steal. Just like the LaShawn McCoy pick as the first keeper pick in the 10th round. There you have it, the Crunch 2009 draft. And by the way, just in case you missed it, I've made a special appearance at this year's draft. You can see this wonderful video on Crunch Football TV. Starting next week, we'll begin our weekly recaps of the week that was. I'm Sly Stevens, and we'll see you next time on Crunch Football TV.